Good morning. Anushasanam is at the heart of the first verse of the Yoga Sutras. Atta Yoganushasanam. Sometimes, often, this word Anushasanam is translated as things like exposition. So now begins an exposition of yoga, as if it's an intellectual study to be done in a university class. It is not an intellectual study. It's more like a cookbook. It's an instruction manual. And so the subtler meaning of Anushasanam is now begins the discipline of yoga. But who wants to do discipline? Nobody wants to do discipline. I was pondering this briefly this morning while I was walking, long before sunrise. And in walking, it's simply a matter of steadily moving. A foot goes out, and in a moment, another foot goes out. One after the other, after the other. Sometimes I've heard spiritual life and yoga referred to as treading the path of yoga. But who wants to tread? Tread sounds boring. It's not. If we hold it in another way, this discipline, this Anushasanam, means steadily walking, understanding that I have some idea of what the goal of yoga is, of union between, the pre-existing union between me and the absolute reality, whether we call it Atman, Purusha, Brahman, God, Divine, Mother, whatever we call it. That's the meaning of yoga. And the idea of Anushasanam is simply willing to accept that I have to train myself at the level of body, breath, and mind, particularly mind, as Patanjali talks about yoga as chitta, vritti, nirodha, the definition of yoga. It's about the fluctuations in the field of mind. Body is part of it, but it's only the preliminary part. It has to do with mind, and it has to do predominantly with Anushasana, as in the first verse. It has to do with gently being willing to gently train myself at the levels of body, breath, and mind, and explore within, to walk, just like taking a nice morning walk, one after the other, just gently, systematically, smoothly going forward. Atta Yoganushasanam. Be willing to gently tread the path. Be willing to gently, over time, do something that none of us want to do, called self-discipline. Atta Yoganushasanam. Enjoy life, and enjoy discipline, enjoy self-training. It's yoga. And of course, all of that is summarized in Om, the levels of consciousness of Om and the symbolism of the silence after the Om, which is the absolute reality. So we could say simply Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for listening. Thank you for playing. Enjoy life. Enjoy yoga. Enjoy Anushasanam. Okay? Bye-bye.